Hey curious people, I'm doing a hoover. I've got two vacuum cleaners. It's the Morphy Richards ones I picked up. I've cut the cords already. Just trying to get into here. I basically thought I was recording and I wasn't. So all I've done is just undo these screws. It looks really easy, but we'll see. It certainly looks easier to get into than the Dyson, but that doesn't mean that it actually is, because the Dyson obviously had the roller ball. I was just saying, I was given a little tip by another scrapper, because I have to use these little screwdriver ones instead of the big power tools that are power driven, is that if you just do a little half turn by hand before actually turning it on, then you break the seal yourself. And actually it's yes, very good tip. It's much easier doing that. I think I've undone all the screws. I should only, hopefully I can just splice this bit off now, but we'll see. I think it's got other ideas. Maybe that's, no, I think there is movement. No, yeah, okay. Ooh. Okay, so I have no idea what actually just came out on the film there, because it cut out. But basically out of there I just got this one, which I can show you. Which way in did I go? That way. That I just snipped just to make sure, and it is a genuine copper one. So that's awesome. And this is steel. And I've got another one. I was just saying, the reason I just popped that back together a bit is that if I take too much stuff to the recycle centre that looks like it's been scrapped out, then they might not let me in, because they might think that it's a business, and I don't want that to happen, obviously. So that's not the way I want to go. Hey. Okay, got it. So same deal. I don't know which one's older, but quickly whack it out. Gotcha. Okay. Whew. And here we have the motor. Now, same deal. 1000 watts. Just make sure, because you never know, different aged. Think, no, copper as well. Brilliant. So there we go. Another two nice copper motors. Oh, yeah. Now I've got this sorted, I can get up and start doing that. So yeah, as I said, I'm just going to pop them back together so that they don't think that I'm business. And just allows me to, carry on doing this hobby without you know, too much problem, because they are very strict. Very, very strict indeed at the recycle centre. So done. I mean, you know, they've been on my list for a while and I haven't got around, you know, to it. So it's quite nice to tick another thing off before my next visit to the centre, actually. So there we are. Those two are ready to go. I might as well do this one while I'm here. This is the weird one that kept turning itself on. So the motor's obviously in here. Boom! I pulled it all apart. So, little battery. I have to go with batteries. This is the motor. Wow, it's tiny. Let's just have a look and see what we've got here. Okay. It's quite difficult to see what we've got here because it's totally cased in there, so can't tell because it's got a casing on it. So sometimes I try my luck. Alrighty. Now that's nothing. Okay, so there's a bit of aluminium there. Basically, I don't really like putting them in my motors pile until I know whether they're actually anything worth looking at. So this is where I need my vice really, but I've got a load of telecom stuff there in the way. So for now, I'm just going to chuck it in. I have to sort of investigate that a bit further a bit later. So that's that one. I don't even know what make it was, to be honest. And then look, there's just a load of plastic, junk. Just shove that down in the recycle centre pile, and then I've got Hetty. So for those of you who don't know, Hetty is the female equivalent of Henry. Obviously I did a Henry, that was a very popular video. Well, for me, you know, my little channel. That one has a lot more views than others of my videos, so that was a what's inside a Henry Hoover. This one is a what's inside a Hetty Hoover. Now, I don't know if there's any spec difference, if it is literally just a female equivalent, or whether there's any difference in these hoovers at all. Vacuum cleaners. I don't think there is, but we shall have a look. I can't really remember the Henry, it seems like ages ago, but I'll get into this and we'll have a look at the motor. Obviously the first thing that I want to know is the cord. Let's do it the easy way, shall we? Put it down flat. Da, 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 da. Lovely cord. Right. I wish I almost had the Henry to do at the same time to do a real like for like comparison. They should be exactly the same. I mean, come on, but I don't know whether Hetty was made for any different reason. It says Pneumatic International. Never noticed that on the Henry one. Must be. So cord. so much cord to do. Not compared to, but for me, that has built up to a lot now that needs supporting. Okay, so these are talks I remember from last time, so I'm just going to get into this. Okay, so unlike the Hetty is actually a Phillips. It's not torque. So that is actually different. So I've just basically undone all of the screws to reveal this very nice motor. So let's just, I would like these brass connectors also. Got some nice brass connectors on there, and as you can see around, let me just, hang on. Okay. Just turn this off. As you can see around here as well, lovely brass connectors here too, which is very nice. Oh, engine grease, but this is actually, that looks like brass as well under there, which is actually a very nice, yeah, that's brass as well. So I missed that on the Henry. Damn, see, it's amazing. So I'm going to try to seal, you can see all these little brass connectors here. Just been brought a lovely cup of tea. Wonderful. Got 20 minutes before the school runs start. I had to do a Zooms. They're not the ones I want. The ones I want. I had to do, yeah, Zoom meetings this morning. Oh, where are my decent wire cutters just gone? What was I saying, guys? Yeah, I did a meeting of Zooms this morning. So you've got the switch unit in there. I'm just gonna take these. Tiny little board there, look. So these are going to be connected to the switches, which I will do off camera. More plastic. In fact, let's put the plastic junk. I don't want to contaminate my tea with other people's skin. That's the worst thing about hoovers, is that actually cleaning out your hoover's bad enough, but when you know it's a stranger's, or even just someone else's, stranger or no stranger, I don't want other people's skin in my mouth. So anyway, got these lovely little brass connectors. Perfect. They can go over there, that can go over there, that can go over there. So now I'm sure it will be, but that copper looks a funny colour to me, so please, 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 please. Ooh. Hang on a minute. This doesn't look good. No! Is it? Or is it? That's hard to tell, you know. Here, up here, it still looks coppery, but when I cut it, it's really light colour. It looks like the fake stuff. Damn. Okay, well, Oh, really? Even the... So that's not even aluminium? Hetty. So boo hiss. So really, got some value in it being a motor in itself, but not copper aluminium. So darn it. However, lovely bit of brass here. I'm just going to see if I can actually just pop it off. Disgusting stuff. There we are. Nice bit of copper, but it does need a good clean up. Copper? Brass. What am I talking about? Copper on the brain. Just get under. I could just get under it. I mean, you can bet your life I'm having everything that I can without nice copper in the motor. So what I don't know is if that is copper coated in that motor, or whether they literally just colour it to look like copper. I mean, what? I don't know why they would do that, but I have heard other people say that. So, oh yeah, I don't know. Ew, it's a bit gross, isn't it? There we go. There we go. Yuck. Got the grease on that, which does serve a purpose, but okay. So there'll probably be a little bit of brass in that connector, but honestly I haven't got the energy for it, so I'll just put that in there. Okay, so that was all the different vacuums that I had left. So pretty short and sweet, really. Tomorrow, these are aluminium. Interesting. See, in a more expensive hoover, they'd be brass, but so there's steel screws and aluminium. So yeah, I'll be having that. I'll do that now. Yes, tomorrow I've got this telecoms equipment to go through. I'm actually quite excited about that. It's so heavy. Looking forward to seeing what's inside. I don't know if it's all polycom. No, it isn't. I don't know what this big one is without turning it around. This has been inside a unit, so yeah, should be good. Okay, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.